introduction about PSA.
Next up, we have a guest of honor, Dr. Frank Bierman, joining us. He is a remarkable medical practitioner in Lincoln. He and his wife, Albies, a nurse practitioner, have been serving the most deprived and poor rural people of Malungat, Cox's Bazar since the mid-70s. They've spent 15 years since 1997 at Malungat Hospital and recently returned to Lincoln. It is an honor to invite Dr. Bierman to join us to talk about his experience about our culture and heritage. Would you please join us on stage, Dr. Bierman?
Titi, Shubhabhuti, Bangladesh Chhatri Chhatri Association, Amr Kushi J. Abnala, Amader A. Nimotron Diachen, Shabaike, Assalamu Alaikum, Namaskar, Sikubaya, Manchukcha, Kinika, Jew, Kumuka. Those are representative languages that we were exposed to in Bangladesh for the 15 years. We lived in southeastern Bangladesh, about 65 miles south of Chittagong Port City. And my wife, who was a teacher, oversaw a handicraft ministry at the hospital where we worked. I worked on a 45-acre compound. The first third of the compound was a hospital, a 65-bed hospital. The middle third was for the schools and playing field, and the back third was residence halls. When we were living in Bangladesh, we were exposed to Ekushe in February in a very sobering way. Our teacher, our language teacher, took us to the Chittagong Shoghi Minar, and we were sobered by that appearance of that monument with the mother figure in the center and the two children on the side, and all the flowers that festooned over the monument, commemorating the martyr death of those at least five individuals who died in 1952 as part of the language movement to keep Bangla, or at that time Bengali, as the heart language of the East Pakistani people. I will not rehearse the history for you because you know it better than I. But that was a sobering reminder to us, and every year we would see the Bengali newspapers reminding us of the value of literature and understanding the Bengali language. In Dhaka, there were book mellas all the time selling Bangla books. This was an encouragement to us because literacy is so much an important issue. The second holiday was Shadinata Dibosh, March 26th. And as you know, the Declaration of Independence for the country of Bangladesh. And though I'm 68 years old, I was never here when the United States seceded from Britain. But in reading the history books, I understand that Britain was not a very nice country to many of its Commonwealth partners at that time. And the United States also declared independence from Britain. And East Pakistan decided that it would declare independence from West Pakistan on March 26, 1971. And that was a sobering day for us to remember. For 9 months later, after that war was finished, and we had Bijoy Dibosh, Victory Day. And I won't steal the thunder of that for Christmas time around here. That happened on the 16th of December. Shadinata Dibosh was a rather personal thing for me because our best friend in Bangladesh was named Shadin, and he was helping me to learn Bangla. and I don't speak Bangla very well. And I'm grateful for the patience of men like Shadeen and people who worked at the hospital to help me learn Bangla and be able to express it well. The third was Poila Boishak, the 14th of April. And as you know, that's a special day where in the old days, the merchants would have carried on a lot of loans from the people who were buying from them. And on that day, it was necessary to clear the books so that there would be a zero balance for the coming year. And it was a special Bengali New Year for the farmers, since it's mostly an agrarian economy. And where we were living in Bangladesh, it was very much agrarian. Many, many rice paddies, just beautiful green paddies out there. Three growing seasons for rice throughout the year. And even though we didn't celebrate Poila Boishak in our hospital, for reasons that I cannot elucidate, we did recognize Poila Boishak for the rest of the community and try to join in as much as possible in that situation. So we understand the rich heritage that is present in Bangladesh, now over 40 years of age. It has had struggles from the beginning, but it certainly is improving. The infrastructure needs improvement, but that's improving as well. The education level of the young people is improving, and that's a very good sign. And the evidence of all these Bangladeshis here in Nebraska is a good thing as well. Bangla was very difficult for us. We were 50 years old when we went to Bangladesh to learn that language. And I tell you, learning language at that age is very, very hard. But we were grateful for the response that we received from many of the people with whom we had contact. And we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. I close with this comment from the Injil Sharif. Ozra Isa Tadir Golden, Amar Kotamut Jodi Apnara Cholen, Tobe Shoti, Apnara Amar Not, Tachara, Apnara Shotuke Jante Barben, Arshe Shoti, Apeder Mukto Korbe. Onek onek shukriya, dhanyabad.
Thank you, Dr. Berman. I'm really glad to know that you enjoyed your time in our country, Bangladesh. Thank you once more time.
So, without further ado, let's explore Bangladesh. Bangladesh may be a country small in its geographical size, but we're very rich and extensive in our culture. We Bengalis are very well known for our literature and our traditions. Because of this uniqueness, we separated from Pakistan in 1971 after a long and grueling war.
Wow, you seem to know a lot about Bangladesh, Amrin.
Well, I was actually raised in Washington, D.C., but I know bits and pieces from my parents.
Well, I have one question to you. Just, do you know what is the longest natural sand beach in the world?
The Amazon? Wait, no, that's not a beach.
No. It's the Cox's Bazar in Bangladesh.
Oh, sorry, my geography needs a little work.
Okay, so second chance. So where do you think the biggest mangrove forest in the world?
Bangladesh?
It's partially correct. Actually, it's in the Sundarban and it's in Bangladesh.
I was close. Alright, so instead of rambling on about Bangladesh up here, why don't we show a video show about Bangladesh so our audience can learn some more.